Hello, my dear. I'm Hal, your sugar, spice, and everything nerdy narrator. I started my journey in the narration space with dark fantasy, but now I'm going over more into romance and dark romance. In truth, I love it all. I'm a huge fantasy nerd, a huge sci-fi nerd, anything nerdy, anything romantic or smutty, and even horror. Honestly, I can't pick, because I like it all. In addition to that, I'm also going back into my spicy era under a different pseudonym named Suara. She does all the filthy audio erotica stuff that I love, but Hell focuses on audiobooks. The underlying theme of all of this is that I love stories. I love stories, I love storytelling, I love performing. And so I do try to present myself as a partner to authors to help bring their story to a different medium. Now enough about me. Back to you, Kelly.
Hooray! That was Hel doing our intro, and we are here with her for Naughty Narratives. Okay, so we're going to chat with Hel. She's an audiobook narrator. Do you do like voice acting as well, or just like audiobooks?
I'm in some audio dramas on the side as well, and some other spicier stuff.
Yeah, we like the spicy stuff, obviously. Do you, when you do like the extra spicy stuff, do you have like a different name that you go by?
I do. So this is kind of new. But the other synonym, because I can't have enough, right, is Swara or Swara no Audios is technically, I think, the thing. But she doesn't, I'm trying to separate her out from like narration.
Yeah.
She does what can I say? I should have asked.
You can say everything. You can say anything.
She totally does audio porn.
Yeah. Is it like for the Quinn app?
Oh no, gosh, I wish. I'm not there yet.
I was like, damn, girl, way to go.
Goals. But I'm not there yet. One day, I'd like to.
Yeah.
I'd like to. But that's that's definitely along the trend of where I'm going.
So for audio porn, you mean like straight up like erotica stuff?
Yeah.
Nice. You're so funny. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. So it's actually my first time playing with immersive audios too, and that's been a ton of fun using a lot of sound effects to have them feel like they're in the scene. And that's been a ton of fun from an editing side. Obviously, I like that's how Hell started. Hell started as purely spicy audios because I was like, oh, I could probably do that, and I wanted to feel confident in myself again as a woman. And I got into it, and then I met a bunch of narrators. I was like, oh shoot, I don't have to think of my own scripts. This is wonderful. Let me get into narration. And then I got into narration and like left that behind. And as of like the end of last year, I was like, you know what? I kind of miss it. And now I know enough people to like give me scripts and like to work with me on scripts. And so I'm delving back into it, and I'm going ham.
It's awesome. I mean, like I like that you brought up that you wanted to like feel more like yourself as a woman, because I feel like you know, romance and dark romance kind of gets like treated as like less than, like in the literary world. And it's crazy because so many women appreciate it because they feel like seen and heard and empowered, and they're like, oh, somebody else is like me, and also we want people to have like sex positivity and like don't feel bad about having these feelings because everybody does. So that's really awesome. I like that that's how you started.
Oh man, I can get on my soapbox about this.
Oh, do it.
So, okay, you know what? Sexuality has always been a weapon used against women. Period. There's a whole thing, speech in Barbie where you can't do anything right. You can own up to your sexuality and be treated and called a slut, a whore, whatever. You can abide by society's rules and be called a prude and whatever. And there is nothing you can do right. And sexuality has always been used against women. And because we live in such a patriarchal society, of course they would diminish the value that sexuality brings to women, because for us to be able to own up to it and regain confidence from it is for us to take our own power. And of course they don't want that.
Yes, exactly.
So
Yeah,
I'm step down.
I love it. I mean, I totally agree. And it's like awesome that we have so many powerful female authors and also narrators to help bridge that gap and bring it, like, try to destigmatize it, which is also what we try to do here on our show too. So
Yeah. And if you
hooray!
think about it, like, historically, books have been a male-dominated field.
Mm-hmm.
Historically, women weren't allowed to write, allowed to read. They weren't taught that until much later. And all of the ones that you hear about in the past that became classics, they either used masculine synonyms to get by, or they were treated like, oh, this is taboo. How dare you write about something?
Yeah, and like even Mary Shelley, like she originally released it with like her husband's name.
Yeah.
So
of course,
I mean,
we're not. There's still a lot ways to go.
There's still a long ways to go. We're a little bit better off, but not like, yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I just dove right into this, but usually we do our like drinks first.
Oh, my bad.
You've got a cold. No, it's fine because I was like, oh, let's chat. So you are a little bit have a little cold, so you don't have a fun beverage. Plus, it's like early in the morning there. Although I
had coffee. That was my fun beverage.
Yeah,
now I moved on to water.
Yeah, it's always, it's a really bold choice.
I feel like it's bold, especially with the number of people that I've met that don't like water. I'm just like, I love water.
That's weird. Like, I was never a big like water. Like, I wasn't the person that always had like a water bottle with me and stuff. But also, I like grew up in the 80s, so like that was like, oh, you need water, drink it out of the hose,
Yeah.
But I like it, especially if it's cold. I don't like warm water.
I like warm water.
It needs
I
to
don't
be
mind warm
cold.
water.
Yeah. I mean, I'll drink it, obviously, but anyway, here, I'm not drinking water right now. I do have a water bottle. Okay, so anyway, so I have wine with my water. And it's just I had it open yesterday. So, I'm just gonna finish it up. But it's nothing special, but it's the 19 Crimes Cali Red with Snoop on the cover or on the label on the cover because it's
Is this a book podcast?
book. Anyway, so this is really fun too. If you have the 19 Crimes app and you scan the label, he'll talk to you.
What?
It's awesome. Yeah, it's really cool.
That's cool.
Yeah. So 19 Crimes is an Australian wine, and it's named because there were like these legendary like 19 terrible crimes that would get you sent to Australia, because Australia was like kind of like an Alcatraz,
Yeah, a prison colony.
But they were mostly kind of like made to target like immigrants and Irish people. There's a lot of Irish people and stuff. And some of them were obviously like murder, but other ones were like taking bread.
Okay, God
if
forbid,
you're
I want to
poor
eat.
and starving, like what are you gonna do? And then they're like, oh, now you have to be exiled to Australia. So that's where this label comes from. And so most of the labels are like prisoners or like really cool, but the Cali Red's got Snoop on it.
That's so cool.
Yeah. And so I'll read the back. Do you have something? I make everybody read their beverage like in their narrator voice, but you have water.
I do have water.
Is there stuff on, do you have stickers that say things besides the one? And you can do like the stickers on your water bottle? Or maybe just describe some of them?
I do have a sticker that says a few words.
Okay. And then you can describe a couple other ones. But
Sure.
Here, I'll do mine first. Okay. 19 Crimes, Cali Red. 19 Crimes tells the true story of rule breakers who beat the odds, overcame adversity, and went on to become folk heroes in their society. This spirit lives on today through innovations in culture. Oh, I was like culture creatures. No, it says culture creators. Like Cali's own Snoop Dogg. A leader in contemporary pop culture, Snoop embodies the timeless values of the 19 Crimes rogues who came before him. To learn more about this and similar stories, blah, 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 blah. There's no like tasting notes or whatever. So it's like a blend. So we're going to give it a go here. I'm supposed to look at the color. It's pretty.
It's very pretty.
It is really pretty. Oh, wait, I have to swirl it.
How does it taste?
Well, hold on a minute. There's a whole process.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Take
I
your
gotta
time.
swirl it, and then we can see there's some pretty legs on there. Well, not really. They're just kind of sitting there. Can you see that? How they're just, it's like right there.
Yeah.
Bloop, bloop. Slowly. It's a real slow leg. Ooh, but that looks nice, though. I don't know if you can see it. Hold on. There, you can see a couple
Oh,
of them
okay.
dripping
I see
down.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Now I have smell. It's real berry-y, like jammy,
Ooh.
like raspberry and blackberry and maybe some currant. Okay. Now I got to do this fancy test. I want you to test your water like this.
Okay. Will do.
Okay. Mmm. It's got a little bit of a like kick, like kind of peppery, but I don't really like pepper, but it is good. It's like right at the end. Yeah, it's nice and sweet at the beginning, and it's got like those berries, and then it's tart, like how like strawberries are kind of tart at the end, you know. Yeah, it's good. It's a really good like table socializing wine. Let's see. What kind of narrator does this remind me of?
Ooh.
Mm,
Notes of berry, bit of pepper.
yeah. Sweet but tart at the end.
Yeah.
Mm.
I have
It's
someone
like
in mind.
you.
Me?
It's like sweet and seductive, but then also a little bit like fun, you know, which is totally you.
I'll take it. Thanks.
Yeah.
I'll
Okay,
take it.
do your water.
Okay, so I have a sticker here. It's a little coffee or teacup stacked on top of some books,
Mm-hmm.
and it says, "All I need is a good book and a cup of tea." So it's tea. I do like my teas. I also have a little cute bear in a coffee mug, and there's like a little steam coming off of him. It's so cute. And I have an eldritch horror, which is I got from my author from the first book I narrated, and he has a lot of like eldritch creatures and monstrosities. And I remember the sticker's upside down, and I can't take it off and write it up. But I remember looking at it. It's meant to like look very monstrous and distorted. And so when I looked at it the first time, I was like, I couldn't figure out what was up or down. So I just guessed and stuck it on. I guessed wrong.
Aw. Okay.
Oh, let me
Do
let
a
me
taste test with your water.
Do I sniff it too?
Sure.
Let me sniff that water. This is a vintage water from last night.
Mm.
Because I get
Aged.
water. It's aged over. It doesn't smell like much of anything.
But that's good. If your water smelled like something, you wouldn't want it.
This is true. Oh, that's refreshing as fuck. Because it's in a Yeti container, it stays relatively cool. Oh, even overnight. Even overnight.
Yeah.
But like, see, people tend to say that water doesn't really have much of a flavor. I disagree. Water has that specific waters, and I think if you pay attention, really taste your water, there is a bit of a sweetness in the back of your throat
Yeah.
that kind of hits you, which is like, some people are like, oh, you taste sweetness at the tip of your tongue. You just taste it, man.
Yeah.
You just taste it.
You just want it to hit the back of your throat. You know.
When you do it right, it'll hit.
When you do it right, it gets right in the back of the throat, and that's where you taste it.
Exactly, and it just glides down, and it's very cooling to the throat. But it's very clear and refreshing and clean. It's just so satisfying.
I love it. Let's get back into learning about you, getting to know all about you. I haven't sung on an episode in a long time. Look at you bringing it
Ooh,
out.
I'm honored.
Yeah, you sound much better singing than I do. But anyway, okay, so when you're doing these projects, is you have a variety of different books and projects and whatever that you narrate, voice act for, whatever. I can talk. Have you ever had a hard time reading or narrating part of it? Like if it was like a little bit too much, or if it was like super funny and you couldn't get through it without laughing or anything like that. And then if so, how did you how did you overcome?
Oh, yeah. Oh, there's definitely moments where I haven't quite gotten to a book where it emotionally hit me yet, where like I couldn't continue or I had to take a break. But I
Hmm.
have had moments where it was just so funny and I just crack up.
And then do you have that problem where like if it's something that you're laughing at, then like every time you try to do it, you start laughing again?
Not yet. I feel like I take enough of a break and then get like one good delivery and then I move on.
And then you're like, okay, good.
Yeah.
That's so funny. What about like warm-ups? I mean, I heard you singing when I got on here.
Yes.
What kind of other warm-ups do you do? Do you do anything else?
Oh,
And
yes.
or if you just do the singing, can you give an example? Hmm.
Oh no, I have to sing. Oh no. I do warm-ups because I back in my choir days, I still kind of remember the scales of doing that. We got the singing straw as well. So if you don't know what the singing straw,
Mm-hmm.
it's a really narrow tube straw that you almost like sink through. It's fucking hard, man. It's so hard to use. I'm like, gosh, and that's kind of the purpose of it. It's most to help train your vocal folds to be more efficient and to also like exercise it as well. So
Hmm.
we have the singing straws. I do my scales. I do sing too to like help warm up. Um, but what I was singing right before you came, and this is something this is one. There are a few songs. There are two songs. There are two songs that make me cry. This is one of those songs.
Oh God.
I know.
Great.
I know. But I can turn it off. I can turn it off. The other one I can't. I can
Hmm.
turn this one off. But it's called Die with a Smile by Bruno Mars and Lady Gaga.
Oh, I don't
Ah.
listen to like a lot of
No.
like popular music, so I'm like, I don't know what that is.
Oh, it's
But
beautiful.
go ahead, do it. Do
All
it.
right. I'll go to the first chorus.
Okay.
I just woke up from a dream where you and I had to say goodbye. And I don't know what it all means. But since I survived, I realized wherever you go, that's where I'll follow. Nobody's promised tomorrow. So I'ma love you every night like it's the last night. Like it's the last night. If the world was ending, I'd wanna be next to you. If the party was over and our time on earth was through, I'd wanna hold you just for a while and die with a smile. If the world was ending, I'd wanna be next to you. Ooh.
Damn. That's beautiful.
Thank you.
Okay. Where do you record?
Oh, I am in my little makeshift booth made of PVC pipes and like acoustic curtains, or
Mm-hmm.
moving acoustic moving blankets. But we are in the office, and this thing is like 4 feet by 7 feet, so it takes up a good third of the office.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I on the opposite of the wall is my actual desk where I work because I work remotely. I record at home. I'm not super cool to have my own like little studio.
Oh.
We don't have like a walk-in closet to be able to hide away somewhere. And all
Mm-hmm.
of our closets, I guess if we like, demolished it and redesigned it, but all of them are like sliding and they have like the
Oh.
middle bar that
Yeah,
maybe I
like
could
the
hunch over.
like the organization bar or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. And so it didn't like our closet was not conducive for us to
Could you
stick ourselves in
imagine
there.
just being like,
I'm tiny. You've seen me. I'm tiny. I
you
could
are
probably
tiny.
fit somewhere.
You could probably fit, but just like, oh, I gotta go narrate. Let me fold myself in half.
Yeah.
Like, do you care if we talk about Zach as well?
Oh, yeah,
Like,
go ahead.
or like that people know that you're together, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, if people don't know, Hell's husband is what is his
Zach R.
Zach R. Yeah.
Yeah. Or
Or
Malachi. Yeah.
Malachi. And then he has Will Rose too,
You're
right?
right. He is Will Rose. So Zach R is his like catch-all narrator. Will Rose is his for like his like spicy romance narration.
Mhm.
Malachi is to my Suara for the
Yeah, Malachi is naughty.
Malachi's naughty.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. So does Zach use that same booth or does
Yeah.
he have his own? Okay.
No, yeah, we have the one booth, so we play nice and we share. We have a little bit of a schedule because
Hmm.
we have books, we have one booth. Because I think like a lot of people sometimes hire us as a duet, thinking like, oh, you could just record together. It's like that's not necessarily best practice.
Yeah.
It's one person at a booth at a time, and so we can't just record together. We
Mhm.
have tried it; it doesn't sound good because the angle, your placement of the
Yeah,
mic,
it'd probably be hard to
that,
pick
and you
up.
have to be
Yeah.
absolutely silent when you're not speaking.
That's
So
got to be hard. But it would be so hard to be like,
yeah.
here's my partner performing and they're doing a great job and you have to just sit there like
We have
and
done
you
it.
can't be like, "Oh my god, that was great," or "Holy shit, that was awesome," or like, "You need to do that again." Like it would
Yeah.
be so hard.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what she said. Um
Where's that button? Where's that
I
Brandon
know.
button?
I need Brandon's button. That also is what she said. What are some of your favorite projects that you've done, or do you have anything coming out soon, or that was just released?
Okay. Okay. So that's not going to be out quite yet, and I can't talk about that one yet. So I am currently working through 3 books. One of them is the third book to the Eldritch Depth series, which is a
Oh,
dark
cool.
fantasy. This is my first book, and this is the third book into that series with, again, author S.M. Campbell. He has his work has a special place in my heart because that FMC is morally great as fuck, and I love her. It's gritty, it's dark. I like all of it, and it's
Rad.
fantasy. I love fantasy.
Mm-hmm. Same.
So that one is in the works. I have another one that is that I can't talk about, but that one supposedly the files will be sent in by mid-April.
Ooh.
So until that one's released, I can't talk about it yet. But that it's a romance.
Nice.
There's another one that this one I can't talk about, which is this one's due to release in May. Scarlet by Kaylee Hilton, and that's going through Terrace Anders Media Productions,
Cool.
with David Parker Ross. So that one I am duetting with Mr. Zach or Will Rose. I don't remember which name he's using it under,
Nice.
but that one is no spice. It's a Fade to Black, but it is still kind of like a dark assassin's romance-y kind of story.
Cool.
Yeah.
So, I've noticed because I stalk you, like watching your looking at your posts and lives and whatever. You do a fair amount of like LGBTQ projects, which is like super rad.
I want
Um,
to.
Huh?
I want to.
You want to? Well, I've noticed you've had quite a few, or like what was that like? Was it the female narratives takeover or whatever? Or no, it was
Takeover. Oh, there was
yeah,
it was September. It was September.
it was September.
It was Sapphic September.
Sapphic September. Yeah. And so you
Yeah.
had a whole bunch of really cool ones, but then I've noticed you've had other projects. Like that's what I was going to ask. Like, do you tend to seek out more gender bending type of projects, or do they just happen to like come to you?
I
Come
have.
to you.
I honestly, so I haven't gotten a Sapphic project yet. I would love to because I think about if you think about just romance books in general, it's usually MF,
Mm-hmm.
and that's all fine and dandy. I enjoy it too. Personally, I would love to work with some of my femme narrators because they're so amazing.
Mm-hmm.
They're just amazing people, amazing talent, and I just want to be romancing them in a book.
It's
would
so
l-
cute. I love it.
Would love to get a Sapphic project, and so that's like this is me manifesting. Give me a Sapphic
Yeah.
project, please.
Do it. Especially like you were like this. It's so cute.
They're so
I gotta do it for everybody because they can't see your face.
My femme narrator friends are the best. I
Yeah, they
wanna.
are. And Well, like, yeah, for the Sapphic September, like all of those clips that you posted or reels or whatever, they were all so
They
good.
were so fun. Oh,
Hmm.
I hope they do it again this year because it was so
Yeah,
great. I would love to do it.
that was awesome. So, yeah, everybody, get Hell on your Sapphic
Please, please,
audios
please.
so
I'll
she can
beg.
romance her fellow female narrator.
In fiction only. I
Yeah.
promise.
Yeah. Not in real life. Okay. What's your advice about for someone who might want to like look into becoming a narrator?
Mm, jump in. But that's me. I
No, that's good advice.
jump in because I am a huge proponent of just doing it and trying it out. I think there are some people who kind of getting into narration can feel like a lot because it is a huge upfront investment to
Mm-hmm.
get equipment, get the right tools to be able to produce decent audio. But the only way to find out if you actually want to do it is to do it. Um, I mean, and that's generally kind of how I started too. I might have started from Spice, but really, I I just I thought I'm gonna do audios and let's just see where that goes. And I did it and was like, actually, I like this, and it like fills me with joy and it energizes me to do VA stuff. And so when I got into the narration realm, and I decided I wanted to get into it, I did a lot of research, and that's probably the other thing. It's just like
Yep.
to really do your research. There's tons of resources out there. There are tons of people out there, but do a lot of your own research. And that's one of the things that I take very seriously because as a narrator, you are taking someone else's work, their baby, their potential years of, work into your own hands to reimagine it into an audio form. And so my thing is like, I want to respect it as best as possible. And that means being sure that you can deliver on what you're promising. And that's even, from a technical standpoint, that's going to ACX, making sure you can meet their specs so you're not going to come across any issues for when you finally do take up your first project and submit it. Because that's the
Mm-hmm.
worst thing that could happen is like you spend hours and hours and hours recording and doing your best, and then when you submit it, it's just not right. And that was our biggest holdup, is that like we took forever to try to figure out how to make it work. And it wasn't perfect by the time we did make it work, but we got it done and we were able to make it work as imperfect as it was. And then as we kind of grew our network, we learned how to do it better and make better quality audios. But we all start somewhere, right? And
Right.
I think it'll for me, it'll comes down to having the amount of respect for yourself because you're representing your own work, but also respect for the author's work to give them the best that you can.
Yeah. That's great. This community is so welcoming and supportive of each other instead of like feeling like everyone's in competition. Like everyone really wants to like help each other out to make like everyone successful, which
Mm-hmm.
is really cool.
Yeah, there gatekeepers will exist. I would probably say that I'm prone to gatekeeping myself, but that's only for me. It's a matter of like, can I tell that you're trying hard enough for yourself? Like,
Hmm.
are you, should I talk about this? Should I talk about
Yes,
this?
do it. Do it.
So, my biggest qualm, I'm happy to help people,
Hmm.
but my belief is I want to help you only as much as you're willing to help yourself.
Hmm.
So, if you're interested to get into it, awesome. More power to you. Let's fucking do it. But if you're not putting in the work yourself to do your own research before coming to people and just asking them to solve all your
Yeah.
problems for you, then it's like, take some time and
Yeah.
let's come back.
Hmm. Yeah, like it's a little different if it's like I've been working on this for like days and I looked up this and I can't get it to work. Like, what has
Exactly.
anybody else done? Like, that's
Exactly.
a difference from just being like, hi, tell me what to do, you know?
Exactly. But generally I do try to be very very supportive because at the end of the day, we're all just trying to live our best life, find happiness in the small ways that we can because for a
Hmm.
lot of us, It's not our day job that's giving us this level of fulfillment. And so why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I want to help them
Yeah.
on that journey? If I can make their life just 2% easier, as if they're, if they really want to do this, then let's do it.
Yeah. That's awesome. Aw, look at you. Okay, so I like to do this with the narrators. Can we ask you to say some unsexy words in a sexy way?
Oh, yeah, let's go.
Yay. Okay,
Let me
bonus
just
points
get up
if
here.
you like put them in a sentence.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do my best. I'm afraid what you're gonna come up with, like a lozenge.
Ooh, do that one. Do lozenge.
I'm gonna do like bad pickup lines.
Yes. Oh my God, please, please.
Okay, this is the first one that came to mind. Oh my God, this is so embarrassing. Hey, baby. I'm gonna need that lozenge to soothe my throat after you.
Look at you. But see, it sounds like super, like I'd be like, okay, sure. That sounds like a completely normal thing to ask. This is funny. Gob.
Gob?
Gob. G-O-B.
What does it mean?
Like a big gob of something. Like a bleh,
Oh,
like a
a globule?
Yeah.
Oh, that is not.
Nope. It can mean something else.
What can it?
Well, you could make it mean like
I mean, I have thoughts.
yeah.
I don't know if I want to go down that road.
Do it. Do it. Always go down that road.
Oh my God, I'm so awkward. That's where I default to.
You're so cute.
I'm so not sexy. This is why I have people write sexy things for me. Gob, 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 gob. I cannot. I just want to go straight to gobble, gobble. It's technically in the word, but it's not the word.
You can do gobble if you want. Gobble that cock.
Oh God. Oh yeah. Put that gob of baby juice in me. I'm not proud of it.
That was amazing.
I'm not proud of it.
That was so good. Scrod. It's a fish. Scrod.
How big of a fish?
I don't know.
Size matters. It is not an attractive word. Why don't you slither in me like a scrod?
You almost spit my wine out. That was so funny. Yeah, do panties. Panties.
Hush, baby girl. I want you to taste yourself in the panties in your mouth.
Ooh. Look at you go. That was good. Let's see. Protrusion.
Protrusion? That's a long one.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Protrusion.
Or proboscis. That's a good one too.
What is that word? Proboscis?
It's like a protrusion.
The nose of a mammal, especially when it's long and mobile, such as the trunk of an elephant.
Yep.
Oh boy, should I go there? Should I go there?
Yes, please.
I'm gonna disclaim it. We do not condone bestiality. This is, if anything, we're talking about shifter romance.
Yeah. So anyway, protrusion or proboscis, and you can use both of those to refer to male junk if you want. Or you can do whatever you want.
I can do whatever I want.
Mm-hmm. I'm so excited. I love when you like laugh at yourself first.
Because it's so cringe in my head.
I love it. I bet it's going to be amazing.
Oh God, I don't think I can fit your proboscis in me.
But it sounds so good.
It's so
it's ridiculous. Could you imagine though if like that stuff was in real like romance books and then you're just like, what? Like, but it sounds good. You made it sound good.
Thank you.
That's like a like an example of where like the narration really like improves the books sometimes, you know, because I've had that where it's like oh, I'm not really a huge fan of this book, but the narration is so good that now I do like it.
Because
You know?
when you read it in just text, it sounds different in your head versus
Mm-hmm.
versus if you listen to a narrator say it, then that is the take that you're gonna get
Yes.
from it. So it
Mm-hmm.
might not sound sexy if you kind of interpret it in your own head.
Right. Like, I
Yeah.
can't fit your proboscis in me. Oh, cool. But the way you said it, it was like, ooh, maybe she's
Tell me
having
more
a
about
good
this
time with that.
proboscis.
Yeah, I'm having a good time with that proboscis. So we also like to ask people like naughty questions. You know, are you a member of the Mile High Club?
No, I'm not. I traveled a lot by myself,
Mm-hmm.
so no. And honestly, it just sounds so uncomfortable. And
I know.
like, I mean, unless I'm in like premium, like in first
Mm-hmm.
class where the bathrooms are actually big, it's not gonna be comfortable. Also, I'm loud. Everybody's gonna know.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
cannot be quiet.
I can't be quiet. And
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna be in there for like an hour.
Yeah.
We're gonna get
I
caught.
know. I've always been confused about that. I was like, it's got
Yeah.
to be first class people because like those
Yeah.
bathrooms are like, and then how do you get your foot like not in the,
I
in
mean,
the
I
toilet
might
or
be
whatever?
small, but even then
I
it's tough for
know.
me.
Yeah. Okay. Let me have another question. Ooh, what's the most sexually daring thing that you have done?
I don't think I can talk about this one.
Okay. That sounds like it's got to be something good then.
I don't think I could. It was great. It was great. I don't think I can talk about it.
I love that you're just like, "Oh, I know something." And oh, what's the weirdest thing that turns you on?
Oh no. um. Well, so I go through phases.
Mhm.
Yeah, I go through phases, and I go into phases, and right now I am definitely in a breeding kink kind of mindset.
Mm.
But like,
Dude, that's hot.
it is so fucking hot. But like, now, like, make it excessive. Make it like really excessive, with like multiple partners.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, oh god, how deep do I want to go? That's
Oh,
not
ha
what
ha ha ha.
you
Take
said.
it all the way deep. Well, Brandon and I talked a lot about like how we want to have two dudes and like,
Two or more would be nice.
yeah, like there's nothing
Like,
wrong with that.
I like the term whole for a reason, all right?
Yes, exactly. I like orifice.
That's a lovely word.
Yeah. But you have so many of them that
Yeah.
could be engaged.
Yes. Exactly. Exactly. So so recently I was watching porn,
Mm-hmm.
where she was ass up, face down, and
Mm-hmm.
she was taking it up in the butt,
Mm-hmm.
and it was just a lot of cream pies in there, and they're just having at her, and like you see the cum kind of like
Like leak
dribbling
out.
out. Yeah, and I'm like, fuck, that's hot. But what if? But what if
But what if?
she's like full of it, and like when
Yeah.
some dude like goes ham at it, it just like everywhere.
Like
But I so I have decided, and I do believe it is true, that if I were to listen to spicy things in the gym, it would probably motivate me. And it's true. It does motivate me because having someone be like, you can take it, in your ear.
and you're like, yeah, I can.
Yeah, I can take it. Like, give it to me. Come on.
Yeah.
Let's do a more squat. So, like, having that whispered in my ear would probably be very motivating to me.
So, have you ever used food during foreplay?
Have I? Have I?
Have you?
I want to say yes, but probably have. But I don't remember it. It's probably something tame, like chocolate or,
Yeah.
yeah, or honey or whipped cream or something like that,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
You haven't made yourself into like a living sushi board
Oh
or
my
anything like
god,
that.
I would love to though.
Wouldn't
Like
that be awesome?
oh my gosh, please. I
Mm-hmm.
will. Put it on me.
Mm-hmm.
Feed me some bites while you're at it.
Yeah. And then like just like gobble it up.
Yeah. Dude, I would want to try that so bad. Like when you put the tarp down and everybody or just me is just completely oiled up.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're
I
just
want
like
that so
slippery everywhere.
badly. Like, oh, I want to be as slippery as a scrod. Oil me up.
Just like a scrod.
You ready for me to be a scrod for you tonight?
Yeah. Oh my God. Say it to Zach, please, without
Oh my
telling him
God.
anything else. Don't say like Kelly and I talked about scrods. Just be like, do you want me to be a slippery scrod for you?
Vagina scrod. You like how slippery my scrod is?
Put it in my scrod. Oh my God. That's the new vagina term now.
Oh God, scrod.
Okay. Have you ever had sex in a car? Wait, what was that question? Did I ask you a question?
You were about to?
No, before. Because I'm supposed to answer these questions too. But oh well.
About the food.
Oh, food.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What
Yeah.
did you
Well, like
use?
I've done like champagne and ice and whipped cream.
Oh, we did play with ice. For research. Okay? I had a spicy script. It's Suara script. I had a spicy script that it was called Suara on Ice by my friend Jade Kane.
Ooh.
And there was some ice play, and I'm like, oh, we should experiment. I need to know what sounds I'll be making.
Yeah.
Yeah, so for science, for research, and that was an experience. You don't realize how much it leaks.
How cold it is and how it leaks. Yes.
Yes. Oh, it was really wet.
Yeah. That's what she said.
Yeah.
I love the amount of work you put into this.
I am a method fucking actor.
Yes. And I mean, like, best category to be method for, right?
I know, exactly. Oh,
like,
no.
oh, I have to do this for research.
We were talking about amongst our little group of spicy VAs. I brought up the discussion about deep throating. Okay, there was like I found the script and she's being face fucked, but she has dialogue in between. So I'm like, right. So obviously he needs to pull out for her to be able to say things.
Right.
Period. I get that much. But I was getting really technical with it. I was like, okay, how fast is he going? Because if he's going really fast, then it's not going all the way in. Because I'm thinking like her on her knees, even with her head tilted up, there's going to be some resistance as that dick makes that bend, right? So I was like, how much irritation is that to the throat? Because that's going to inform me how raspy my voice is going to be.
Yeah, I'll tell you, it does get a little bit raspy.
It does, right?
I'll tell you that.
Oh my God. Okay, so story time. So for my first book, there was I don't do gravelly voices very well. I just or growly voices very well. I'm working on it, but it doesn't come very natural to me. My voice just wants to crack instead. But I learned then that when I deep throat, I can get there really easily. It creates a very nice gravelly voice. And I remember having a conversation with Zach at some point, and I was like, hey, do you think I should do this right before I started recording?
Was he like, yes?
He was such a good sport about it. He was like, I mean, we can. He's like, I mean, we can, but it's probably not sustainable. And I'm like, yeah, you're right.
So you'll have to do it multiple times.
So the final product, just for the record, the final product was not that, okay? I went for sustainability.
Were we on food? Yeah, food. Yeah. So like, so I had read a book a while ago where like they have ice and he like goes down on her while it's up in her, in her, on her scrod.
On her scrod.
It's inside the scrod.
Inside the scrod.
Yeah. So I was like, we're going to try that. And it was pretty cool, but it does get very like painfully cold, but it's like but then it like leaks too.
I was reading this research that like a high percentage of women, I want to say like 70, but y'all need to fact check me. A high percentage of women, a lot of sexy time happens up in their head. And if they can't focus on it, then it makes it a lot harder for them to climax. And I am absolutely one of those people. And it's a lot of it is in here, which unfortunately for the people out there, there's a fantasy can happen in your head, not happen in real life. All right. So that's why what goes on in here is much more fucked up.
Yeah. It's much more fucked up. Even when we're like, hey, I want to do this fucked up stuff, what happens in your head is way more fucked up.
Oh my God, yes. 100%. So much more fucked up. I'm gonna admit though, so I'm not 100% straight. When I watch porn, it is 100% the woman I'm looking at.
Oh, I always look at her.
Yeah. Like the
Yeah.
guys are just like, y'all are accessories to do things to her. But I am watching her. Because I feel like watching a woman pleasure herself would have a very different effect on me versus a man. Watching a man pleasure himself.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hot.
I know. Yeah, it is. I think women are just much more like sensual like beings and more attractive, let's be honest.
Yeah, I will not. Oh God, I keep kicking the table away.
I got very excited about that.
Got me so worked up. Had to uncross my legs.
Yeah, I mean, woo, getting all up on it. This was fabulous. Thank you so much.
What events are you going to be in this year? Maybe I will see you.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask too. You're going to be at Villains and Vixens, aren't you?
I am. Yes. In September, so I'll see you there.
Are you going to anything else before that?
Yes. So I'll be at A Million Lives in early May. That's May 2nd and 3rd.
I'm doing that one.
Sinful Signings.
I'm going to do Sinful too. Yeah. Yay.
Okay, so I'll see you at Sinful Signings. That's like mid-July, and then Villains and Vixens in like early September.
Yay!
Yeah.
How do you do events when you're like anonymous? What do you do?
Fuck if I know. I bought a couple of masks. I bought a mask and Nola, so I'll be masked. So I'll be masked during the signing portion of it, but I'm sure at some point I get fucking lazy, man.
Yeah.
If you want to see my face, it's just a face, y'all. If you want to see it, go to these events because that's probably the closest. Like, yeah. Another part of it too is I really value human connections, and so I know a lot of that happens via the eyes as well. So it's one of those things where I'm going to these events because I want to connect with the people there. So anyways, you'll probably see my face. Thank you so much.
This was amazing. Thank you.
Thank you so much for chatting with me. I've missed catching up with you.
I know.
Thank
you so much.
And thank you for everything that you do. You know, amplifying our voices and our stories. That means the world to us.
Aw. Well, we love you guys. And I mean, this, like, you know, the audiobooks wouldn't happen without you amazing narrators. So, all right.
Have a good rest of your day. Have a great weekend.
You too.